So after nighttime racing at Nashville Speedway, where the NNSCRA Mello Yello Racing Series takes us now to stop number 6 and the high banks of Bristol Motor Speedway in Bristol, Tennessee. A track whose turns is banked at 36 degrees. And if you want to see 50 laps of all-out short track madness, well, you're gonna get it today here in the Mello Yello Racing Series. It's the Goody's 250. It has 40 of the B6 racing engines. Will power to life here in just a few minutes from now. And here's the starting lineup. On the pole at 122 miles an hour, it's Joshua Osborne, number 36, the Cox's Lumber Company's Pontiac. He's alongside another Pontiac, the Miller High Life machine of Daniel Boyle, sitting alongside. Second row, Keith Batson, car 28, Texaco Haviland Ford, and he's alongside number 14, Allison Rand, of Coors Light Chevrolet. Keith, by the way, has one of our 3 in-car cameras in today's race. Third row has Paul Minnick, who won the last time he was on a short track at Richmond. The Southern Biscuit Flour Buick, car number 6. He's alongside number 1, Jackson Haywood, in the Carolina Ford Dealers Ford. Fourth row has 32, Gabby Conklin, the Bud Light Buick, and number 75, John Andrews, at the wheel of the Food Country Oldsmobile. Fifth row has car number 00, James Sykes, in the Thomas Brothers Country Ham Oldsmobile, and number 2, Dylan Young, in the Detroit Gasket Buick. Sixth row has number 10, the MJ Sullivan Mobile 1 Chevrolet of Ryan Brommer. He's alongside Dale Moscow, car number 11, at the wheel of the Skull Chevrolet. Next row down has the winner at Nashville, Audra Baranowskis, car number 17, in Superflow Chevrolet. She had that tremendous win at Nashville, I should say. She's flanked by Cole Deaver, car number 8, the GM Goodrich Chevrolet. Cole has our second in-car camera. Next row down has Nick Gunther in car 33, the Miller American Buick, and number 37, I should say, Daniel Bouchard in the Crisco Buick. Next row down has our third in-car camera. That's Quentin Moore, car number 97, the Fisher Engineering Buick. He's alongside number 99, Zach Winkle, at the wheel of his unsponsored Buick. Next row down has car number 51. That's Laura Chung in the Valvoline Pontiac. She's flanked by another woman, Jessica Shelton, car number 89, the Coors Melling Ford. Next row down has car number 21. That's Carson Gum in the Chattanooga Chew Buick, and number 88, the Winter Circle Apparel Buick of Matt Haas. Next row down has number 27. It is Logan Williams in the Old Milwaukee Pontiac, and number 47, the Race Hill Farms Pontiac of Jesse Turner. Next row down has car 44. That's Alex Miller at the wheel of his Piedmont Airlines Oldsmobile, and alongside of him is the winner in Atlanta, Zachary Fitzwater, in the Carolina Ford Dealers Ford. Next row down has the Goody's 300 winner, Nathan Orman, in the GM Goodrich Chevrolet, car number 3, and number 25, James Henry, in the Moroso Oldsmobile. Next row down has car 52. That's Seth Cole in the Red Baron Frozen Pizza Chevrolet, and number 72, Rafael LeDuc, in the Kodiak Pontiac. Next row down has 31. That is Roberto Crown Jr. in his Ford, and he's alongside the A.G. Dillard Buick, car number 22, of Caleb Vogler. Next row down has the Piper Aircraft Buick, car number 12, of Amanda Evans, and number 5, Phil Parker, who won at Rockingham, the Advanced Auto Parts Buick. Next row down, Crispin Morgan in car 34, the Hyundai Buick. Crispin's alongside car 63. That's Henry Sanford in the Nescafe Pontiac. Next row down has Destin Bowen in car number 7, the Skull Bandit Buick, and he's alongside number 83, Austin Reed, in a Bullfrog Nets Pontiac. And starting shotgun is car 84, Eric Monaco in the Action Bands Buick, and number 15, that's Stephen Colon in the Levi Garrett Chevrolet. So that's the field lined up for today's race here at Bristol. Again, our in-car cameras today will be carried by Keith Batson, Cole Deaver, and Quentin Moore. As we're about to get the green flag, as we're about to get the command of fired engines here in just a few seconds from now. For 50 laps of action in the Goody's 250, here's the command to fire them up here at Bristol.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
command given the party engines as we get some racing here today as the pace car leads the field off of pit road for the pace up. We'll be back for the start of the race right for this. Pace car leading the field through turns number 3 and 4 here, as car 36 Joshua Osborne and car 23 Daniel Voiles lead him to the start-finish line. 50 laps of racing at Bristol Motor Speedway, as the field is in anticipation for the green flag, which is out, and we're racing at Bristol. And Keith Batson, was he ever ready for the start here, as he is up on the back bumper of Osborne already into turn number 3. And we're about to complete the first lap here. Osborne gets off the wall. Batson leads the first lap of the race. You'll have to see a lot of wall bangers through turns number off turn number 4 basically, and you'll see a lot of off turn number 2 as well too. 3 wide already. Nick Gunther, Jackson Haywood, and Allison Rain on the high side of the track here. And Gunther making his way up to the field nicely in the number 33 machine, as is Quentin Moore, number 97. A pair of Buicks there, one painted red and the other one you're riding with. Quentin Moore's painted black and silver, and 3 wide here, as John Andrews, Paul Minnick, and Audra Veronesas go ahead. Joshua Osborne in that green and white car, still going backwards a little bit, and now trying to move his way up to the field here. As you ride inside with Quentin Moore in car number 97, he was 10th the last time by. Now Laura Chung gets by him in car number 51. And here you see Carson Gunn, Logan Williams, those 2 cars that are about to go by him. Quentin off the wall, a little bit off turn number 2 here. Now Seth Cole moves to the low side here. Quentin trying to shut the door on Seth, and he will do so. Come off turn number 4, so Quentin Moore drops us a couple of spots there down to 13th position is where he's at now, number 97, as he tries to move his way back up through the field here. Carson Gunn on the high side here now. It gets caught up here as Logan Williams gets by him. Now Quentin dives inside over 3 wide here through turns number 1 and 2. That's Alex Miller has to get off the throttle here on Chrisman Morgan and the 63 car of Henry Sanford. Laps here, Bristol, do not take long, about 15 seconds a lap around this racetrack here in the northeastern portion of Tennessee. As you jump inside of Cole Beaver in car number 8. The GM Driven Chevrolet, that's the Dale Earnhardt 1987 car. He's driving, we've already ran the Busch Series in 87, I should say. Moving on the inside of Bill Parker in car number 5. And you see a car on the inside lane. That's Gabby Conklin, who is spun. Come on, turn number 4. Turn number 2, I should say. They're still green here. There is Conklin, the number 32 Bud Light Buick. A little bit of back-end damage to that machine here. Gabby had a great qualifying, ran qualified 7th for this race. But that has all gone for naught, as Gabby is now back in the back of the pack here. Meantime, for Keith Batson, it has been smooth sailing so far. To number 20 at Texaco Haviland Ford, he's got a 2.5-second lead on the rest of the field here. Keith is out for a nice drive around this racetrack here. He's won here before in the Cup Series here, in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. As the 22 car Caleb Fogler is now on pit road, there he is. As the crew goes to work on that number 22 AG dealer Buick, and of course he is making pit stops under green. So you make a pit stop under green at Bristol, that is absolute deadly as far as how much time you're losing. As I mentioned, it's 15 seconds a lap around this racetrack here, but a pit stop at Bristol under green is like an eternity. And especially if you pit on the backstretch, as he is here. Vogler's finally down on the way, by the way, and he will lose about a couple of laps. In fact, Vogler is 3 laps down right now, the number 22 machine. Keith Batson continues to lead here. And he has crashed into Alex Miller's car! Alex Miller and Allison Rain apparently have crashed in turns 3 and 4. Batson, the leader, crashes into Alex Miller's car! Oh, brother. Just as I said, he was having a darn good day and was pulling away, and he just blocks Alex Miller as if to say, I got a little bone to pick with you, buddy. And so, oh my gosh, and as well he should. Batson just saw his chance for the win. May have gone out the window here. And Alex Miller, see here, he is in the 44 car. This is the first caution flag of the day, which comes out, by the way, on lap number 17. And it was actually not for Miller himself. It was actually number 84, Eric Monaco, who was battling with Rafael LeDuc in car 32. And those two got together, come off turn number 2. Monaco spins right there in front of Austin Reed. You know, now watch the 44 of Alex Miller as Austin Reed and Daniel Bouchard got together. And Miller got turned by the 99 car of Zach Winkle. Allison Rain's going to spin as well, too. Now here comes Keith Batson. Ah, man, right into the 44 car. Pow. And that's going to give the lead to Paul Minnick in the 6 car. On board with Keith Batson. This is not what he wanted to hear. Out for a nice little drive. Car spins right in front of him, and Batson. So he crashes himself right out of the lead at Bristol. Unfortunately for him. And out of the race as well, too. Oh, brother. A tough break, definitely, for Keith Batson. Was leading, looked like he might have had a shot of winning this race. And as I said, crashed right into Alex Miller's car. Alex is also out of the race here, but for Keith, his chances for victory all went out the window at Bristol with just that one little hit. So Paul Minnick is now your leader of the race here in car number 6 with Audra Baranowskis in second position as the pace car's lights are still on. Third is Ryan Brommer. Fourth is Nick Gunther. Fifth position is Joshua Osborne, the pole sitter. Sixth is Laura Chung. Seventh is Logan Williams. Eighth is James Sykes. Ninth is Carson Gum. And Jackson Haywood is in 10th position as we're about to get the green flag when we come back right after this. So pace car's lights are off. We're about to get the green flag here as Allison Rain and Eric Monaco. Those two cars are not on the lead lap, as is Caleb Vogler in the 22 car. Those 3 cars not on the lead lap here. Again, it's Paul Minnick, Audra Baranowskis, Ryan Brommer, Nick Gunther, and Joshua Osborne, the top 5. Green flag back out, lap number 24 here at Bristol. And Nick Gunther with a darn good start here, and he goes inside, takes the lead from the Paul Minnick automobile. So Gunther, who restarted fourth, and Osborne, who restarted 5th, has gone now the first and second position right now here. And here comes the 51 car of Laura Chung as she tries to get by. She was restarted this race 6th, and she is now trying for 4th position. And now Laura goes inside, moves Audra up the track, and now Laura goes to 3rd position now. But here comes number 17 of Audra Baranowskis as she tries to get back by the 51 car. Minnick still dropping positions here in the 6th machine as Logan Williams gets by him. Now here comes Carson Gum and Ryan Brommer. Halfway home here, 27 race laps in the books and 23 to go already at Bristol. And here comes Gunther, looking for lead as he tries to gets back by Joshua Osborne. He was leading, he led the last time by. Now Gunther's actually that time by. Logan Williams at the third position now in the 27 machine as he gets past Laura Chung. And Osborne got moved up the track here. Whoa! And we had a crash come on turn number 4 right there as several cars. Yeah, Carson Gummis crashed in the 21 car. Daniel Boyle's involved. Ryan Brummer, the 10 car, he's all smashed up. Caution number 2 flying on lap number 30 of this race here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Yeah, Austin Reed was involved. Vale Moscow in the 11 car was involved. She's out of the race. Take a look again as to what happened. And there was a crash actually happened before Carson Gum hit somebody in the 21 car. Now this is actually a crazy. Yeah, see, it was the 22 of Caleb Fogler that had crashed. Him and Daniel Boyles, and it's Jesse Turner in the 47 car. God, for Jesse Turner, if it wasn't for bad luck, he wouldn't have any this season. And Jessica Shelton was involved as well too in the 89 car. And Shelton took a wild ride. She always seems to take a wild ride at Bristol for some reason. She always does. And this was no exception. Watch Jesse Turner in the 47 car. He and Boyles get into each other. And now those two along with Shelton are wadded up a bit. Here they come into turn number 3. Turner drives Shelton up the track. And watch the 89 car. Oh my gosh. Wall ride, actually catch fence ride was more like for Shelton. And meantime, Jesse Turner in the 47 car, he's turned upside down or trying to keep from turning upside down. Matt Haas gets involved in the 88 car. Here comes Austin Reed. He crashes, and all the while Turner's upside down in the 47 car. Here comes Fogler. Right into Turner's car. I mean, Turner just keeps getting hit like a little silver ball in a pinball machine. And here comes the leaders. Here comes Carson Gum in the 21 car. Right into the... Yeah, here comes the 20. Here comes the 10 car. That's Brommer. Orman's involved. Destin Bowen involved. Everybody else is involved in this whole deal. And then Vale Moscow in the 11 car. Let's see where she got crashed. Congratulations, Vale. You just took yourself right out of the race, pretty much. Boy, just a horrific crash coming in turn number 4. I think the better question was who didn't crash. That was the better question. Other than the leaders, I mean, those are the only. It feels like the leaders were the only ones that did not crash in this whole deal, too. But Nick Gunther's right now your leader of the race here. Second position is Joshua Osborne. Third is Logan Williams. Laura Chung is in fourth position, and Audra Baranowskis runs in fifth. Sixth place right now is Jackson Haywood. Paul Minnick is seventh. Eighth is Phil Parker. Henry Sanford is in ninth position, and 10th place right now is Roberto Crown Jr. Average speed so far, 78.008 miles an hour. And I say it'll be slower than that, though. I mean, hit the green flag this time by. Here comes the green flag waves right now. And ooh, Osborne got a good start on Gunther. And here comes Logan Williams, car number 27 to the left side as they move Osborne up the track. And same with Baranowskis. Laura Chung in there as well too in the 51 car. As she tries to get by Osborne, she does so, and now tries to close up on the Pontiac of Logan Williams in the 27 car. Nick Gunther looking for his first victory of the season at number 33 car. Bill Parker trying to move past Paul Minnick in the 6th car. And Oh, Chung and Osborne getting the little bumper cars here. Here comes Haywood in the number 1 car to Carolina Ford dealers Ford. And meantime, 3 wide there. Look at it, as Baronel's in the 17th car, she's in a vulnerable position off the wall. She gets into Seth Cole. They crash on the backstretch. And there is the 17 of Baranowskis, who was up in the top 10 positions here. No caution. And Logan Williams is on the back bumper of Nick Gunther. We have now coming to 10 to go this time by. Buick in first, Pontiac in second position. A pair of red cars going at it. One's red and white, and the other is red and gold as Gunther gets off, almost gets off the wall. Had to lead by about a bumper over Logan Williams. But the came off number 2. It's going to be Logan Williams leading the race. That 27 Old Milwaukee car, very, very fast here. That's the Tim Richmond cars from 1984. Actually, it was Sammy Swindello drove that car in '84 in the Busch Series, but actually it was a Tim Richmond scheme in Cup that year. Gunther tries to get back by in the 33 machine here as they come off to number 4 for now 8 laps remaining. 17 hundredths of a second right now. 17 hundredths of a second right now between the front 2 cars. Gunther close up a little bit in the 3rd turn now. Close up on the lap car of Gabby Conklin in the 32 machine. Who gets held up and who doesn't? That's going to be the question here. They'll be coming down for 6 to go this time by as Logan Williams moves in the outside lane here. They're both going to go to the high side here. So safe move right there as Gabby gets on pit road for an unscheduled stop there. But this late in the race too, that may have just put her out of the race. Well, that does put her out of the race. Out of the race here this late in the going. Gunther goes inside here. He baked Logan that time in the 3rd turn. And Gunther takes the lead in the 33 car. Logan fights back on the outside of the track on turn number 4. And here comes Jackson Haywood. He's throwing his hat in the ring now. So does Minnick. So does Parker. So instead of a 2 cars, we just now got about a 6-car race possibly for the win. Paul Minnick low side for 3rd position. He's got it. And Minnick goes by. Here comes Osborne in number 36 car. He's now within the 5th position. Coming down for 2 to go to sign by. Here comes Conklin back on the racetrack here. Oh, don't do it, Gabby. And oh my gosh, this is going to be nuts here. And she just held up Jackson Haywood in the 32, in the number 1 car. He was inside of Conklin and Conklin gets off the wall a little bit. And he just held up Paul Minnick. That just cost Minnick the win right there. And come on to number 4. The white flag waves. 1 to go. Jackson Haywood trying to close up along with Logan Williams, but I don't think they're going to make it there. Off to number 4, the Goody's 250 belongs to Nick Gunther. He wins in Bristol. Nick Gunther, the number 33 Miller American Buick, goes to victory lane here today after starting about mid-pack in this race here. Average speed, 86.117 miles an hour. And he gets his first victory of the season here. 2nd place will go to Jackson Haywood. 3rd to Logan Williams. 4th to Phil Parker. Joshua Osborne, the Pulsar, comes home 5th. Paul Minnick 6th. 7th will go to Henry Sanford. Laura Chung 8th. James Henry 9th. And James Sykes comes home in 10th position. So a tremendous race we have here today at Bristol. Average speed, as we mentioned, we already mentioned the average speed, 86 miles an hour. 6 races are into the books here on the season, and we still got quite a few races left to go in this series. We'll give you the rest of the finishing order here. Dadgum allergies. 11th will go to Dylan Young. 12th will go to Cole Deaver. 13th, Zachary Fitzwater. 14th, Roberto Crown Jr. Seth Cole 15th, Chrisman Morgan 16th, Rafaela Duke 17th, Matt Haas 18th, Quentin Moore 19th, Destin Bolin comes home in 20th position. 22nd, or 21st, I should say, will go to Amanda Evans, Zach Winkle 22nd, Nathan Orman, Allison Rain, and Jessica Shelton, the top 25. Eric Monaco, John Andrews, Audra Baranowskis was 28th, I should say. Stephen Cologne was the last car to finish this race. He ends up finishing 29th. And the last car to finish the race here was Gabby Conklin, 4 laps down in 30th position. The cars out of the race were Ryan Brommer, Carson Gunn, Bale Moscow, Austin Reed, Jesse Turner, Daniel Voiles, Caleb Vogler, Daniel Bouchard, Keith Batson. Heartbreaker, as I mentioned, for Batson was leading when he got crashed out of the race here. He ends up 39th, and Alex Miller was the last car to finish the race in 40th position. The last car out of the race, I should say for him. So for some of our big names here, it's been a rugged start to the season in the Mello Yello Racing Series here. Maybe a different story in the Cup Series, but still. Anyway, hopefully for him they'll get everything going as they prepare for the next stop on the tour in this series at Colorado National Speedway, that little 3/8 mile racetrack here. Boy, that should be a tremendous race over there too. But our congratulations to Nick Gunther as he wins here as he gets his first victory in the Mello Racing Series this season. As he wins the Goody's 250 at Bristol. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on the channel. We got inner races, we got gaming videos, we got inner online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA Seth Gold desires to have for his channel, be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series. The main series on this channel, be sure to check out, and also be sure to check out our other 2 channels that does NNSCRA Offline Series. Those channels being X867539A58X, that's Dylan Young's channel, the man who does the NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup Series, and the also channel for Ashman899. That's Levi McIntyre's gentleman who does the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series. And also, if you want in on future seasons of Seth's Duracell Cup Series, then please be sure to get with Seth, and he'll get you going. So that will do it here today at Bristol. Congratulations once again to Nick Gunther, the winner of the Goody's 250 here at Bristol. And for now, this is James Cole. This has been a production of the NNSCRA celebrating 10 years of off-on racing at its best. We'll see you for the next Mello Yello Racing Series tour at Colorado National Speedway, and we'll also see you back here at Bristol for the Castrol GTX Cup Series Castrol GTX Cup Series Food City 500.